Planning to renew your US visa and hoping to skip the interview? You might be out of luck. A major change is here, and it starts soon. What just changed? Starting September 2nd, 2025, the U.S. Department of State will no longer universally allow visa interview waivers for most categories. For the past 5 years, thanks to COVID-era flexibility, many low-risk applicants were able to renew their visas without appearing for an in-person interview. That's now ending. From that date onward, most applicants between the ages of 14 and 79, including those renewing valid or recently expired visas, will be required to attend in-person interviews at U.S. embassies or consulates worldwide. This is a major reversal that will have consequences for visa processing times, embassy waitlists, and travel planning across the globe. Who will be impacted? This rule will affect non-immigrant visa categories, including tourist visas, B1/B2, work visas, H-1B, L-101, student visas, FM, exchange visitor visas, J-1, even some green card applicants with expired and used visas. Basically, anyone renewing a visa that previously could be done by mail or Dropbox without an interview is now likely required to show up in person. Who is still eligible for interview waivers? There are very limited exceptions to the new rule. Diplomatic visa holders, A1, A2, C3, and NATO 6 visa applicants renewing those statuses are still eligible for interview waivers. Certain official foreign staff, if renewing their official statuses, they may still bypass interviews. Tourist visa holders with recent expiry, B1/B2 visa holders, especially from Mexico using border crossing cards, may still qualify if renewing within 12 months of expiration, and only if they haven't been previously refused and are over 18. However, even for these groups, interview waivers are now at the sole discretion of the consular officer. That means there's no guarantee. Even if you qualify technically, you may still be called in. What this means for visa backlogs. The impact of this decision is already being felt. During the pandemic, waivers helped reduce overwhelming appointment backlogs at U.S. embassies. Removing this flexibility means thousands of additional interviews per month, creating a ripple effect that slows down processing for everyone. Expect longer wait times for visa interviews, especially in high-volume countries like India, Mexico, the Philippines, and Nigeria. Fewer available appointment slots. Possible delays in traveling for school, work, or family visits. If you've been planning to renew your visa, act fast before the September 2nd deadline. After that, you're likely facing an in-person interview and a longer wait. Strategic advice for applicants. Here's what you should be doing right now. Mark if your visa is expiring within the next 12 months. Apply to renew before September 2nd to maximize chances of getting a waiver. Double-check your DS-160 application and supporting documents. Even minor errors can lead to delays or denials. If you've ever had a previous visa refusal, your odds of getting a waiver are very slim. Prepare for an interview. Be prepared for increased document scrutiny. Even travel history and social media activity may now be reviewed more closely. What about immigrant visas? This policy doesn't only apply to temporary visa types. Some applicants with previously issued immigrant visas who didn't use them, i.e. didn't enter the U.S. before expiration, and now need them reissued may be required to attend another in-person interview. This is a major shift. Previously, they might have received a reissue without returning to the embassy. Now, there's no guarantee. What's the timeline? This new rule takes effect September 2nd, 2025, and is expected to be implemented globally, affecting all U.S. embassies and consulates. While some consulates may adjust their procedures more slowly than others, applicants should assume full compliance starting on that date. Plan accordingly if you're a student applying for the spring 2026 semester or a worker whose visa expires soon. Get started early. What are the risks if you delay? If you wait too long, you may face interview appointments 4 to 6 months out, miss school or work start dates, travel cancellations or rebookings, possible visa refusals due to errors or expired documents. Remember, many U.S. consulates do not offer emergency appointment slots unless there's a life or death situation. Policy background. Why is this happening? The interview waiver was originally implemented to ease pandemic burdens and was extended multiple times through 2024. But critics argued it allowed potential security vulnerabilities and that some applicants were receiving visas without adequate vetting. The Biden administration is now emphasizing in-person verification again, both for immigration control and backlog transparency. They are also hiring more consular officers in 2025 to 2026 to handle the increased volume. Final checklist for applicants. Before your visa appointment or waiver request, make sure to have your DS-160 confirmation and barcode. Review consulate-specific instructions. Ensure your passport is valid for at least 6 months. Prepare updated financial and support documents, I-20, I-134, etc. Monitor appointment openings via the U.S. Travel Docs portal regularly. Wrap up. What you can do next. This is a big shift, but not all bad news. With the right preparation, you can still navigate this process successfully. Start your application early. Don't assume you'll get a waiver. Prepare for an interview. Keep checking your local U.S. consulate's page for updates. Subscribe to Visa Intel USA. We'll keep you posted as things evolve. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Visa Intel USA, and share it with someone who's planning to travel soon. We're committed to helping you stay ahead of every visa change and immigration development. See you in the next video.